Привіт усім! З вами Лірок. І сьогодні ми продовжуємо проходити гру Kingdom Come Deliverance, другу частину. У нас завдання за перемогу поговоріть увечері з Птачеком. Попереднє завдання було необхідне зло, і ми вирішили, я вирішив, щоб піти нейтральним шляхом і уникнути різанини в Семині. Ми Бергову сказали, що взагалі там нічого не було. Ось це, власне, від того істинного проходження йде далі. Тут писало, що це переломна точка, і, в принципі, з початком цього завдання, я так розумію, ми звідси з замку вийти вже не зможемо. Але нам не особливо і треба. Всі другорядні завдання виконані. Крім тих, які нескінченні. Добре, тоді поїхали.
Come just at the right time.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk,
Наслухаємося
if you ask
порожніх
me.
You're not
теревенів.
looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry.
Бергом
Sure,
має
von
причини
Berghoff has
бути
good reason for
обережним.
caution.
I hope so. And I'd rather get this messenger business off my back too.
Well, get back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Soroto has to say to us.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat.
Пригорстке
while we listen.
місце.
Let's go then, before there's nothing but bones and empty pitchers left.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Генрі одягнений краще,
Good
ніж
evening, friends.
усі тут присутні.
Join us, please.
Окрім, напевно, Бергова.
Sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said.
Приємно
Just
таке
what I
чути.
like to hear. What do you say to that, Ori?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Soroto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Redzik have an eye for capable and
Розумних та
eloquent
красномовних
servants.
слуг.
As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack
Зразу
of dawn
нап'ються
tomorrow.
і зранку на
And
небаку.
we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault
Нічого
on the
собі.
fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved.
О, А
A
тут
quick
же
charge
слухають.
will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Oh, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age.
Комусь дорослішому.
But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori,
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
it's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing.
Ну, так,
I
це
have
різні речі,
complete
насправді.
faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow,
Заради
I expect
нашого
you to
спільного,
display your
справедливого та
knightly
правого
valor
діла.
for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly. What is it, Henry?
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay, until I decide on my reply to lunch.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone without exception.
З цим згодні
And
всі.
that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can
Ну, але
show what
кожен
you
може
can do tomorrow when we settle
бачити
scores with those
по-різному.
bandits.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over. I do not let capable men go unrewarded, Henry.
Junger Mann, komm her!
Так.
Ah, you must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebakov,
Хто вдавав із себе старого
parleyed with
Небака.
someone pretending to be old Nebak. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capen won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can
Може,
have a game of
зіграємо в
dice.
кості?
That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
I
Зіграємо.
Let's play then. But I'm warning you, you'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche. I give no quarter.
O Fortuna, möge der beste Mann gewinnen.
Не дуже все гарно.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. You lost your mind. You're going to lose everything.
Не дуже вийшло. Ну нічого. У нього якісь заряджені кості. Треба буде й собі зібрати якийсь сет. О, він прямо на останній. Ще й пощастило.
What's the score? It's all yours.
Поганенько вийшло. Але сподіваємося, що він не справиться прямо зараз.
Schön. Oh my God! Nein!
Його невдача. Так, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ну і все.
Gutes Spiel, mein...
That was a good game, friends.
Oh, every game is good when you fatten your purse.
Від неї в гаманці
Lady
прибавляється.
Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few groschen, one way or the other, won't ruin me.
But you're still in debt to me, though.
Well, that's true. I apologize for what I said. I wasn't being serious. No offense, friend. I just wanted a bit
Просто
of fun.
хотів розважитися.
You've
Так.
got more important things on your plate than I do, Henry. Come on, Henry. You can have a drink afterwards.
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have
Немає
time for
часу на
nonsense.
дурниці.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God.
А, коморник, от в чому проблема найбільша.
Sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Berghoff. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When
Та
push comes to
точно.
shove, I won't be paying much heed to that before.
Біля Танберга взагалі було.
I get that, but you gave von Berghoff your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance
Ну,
against them
вдвох
on our
точно
own.
ніяк не здолаємо.
maybe.
Хоча, уже може і здолаємо.
I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Так, з Птачеком поговорили. Так,
Shall we
цей
have
не
a chat,
говорить.
bonny lad?
Well now, you've made quite an impression, friend.
Так, говорити.
Can I help you, my lady?
This is Іванка of Єжек, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and
Ставок
the
ганебний,
gallows.
а потім
Quite a
шибениця.
nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course.
І справді краще. Так, чудовий день для купання. Цікаво. Та можна будь-яку насправді казати.
It all began one lovely day when we'd been on the road for ages. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to
Це
be
він
saved.
тебе зберіг, нічого
Truly
собі.
shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
Лаконічно, нагнітати. А, не можна
It was
нагнітати.
a bloodbath, my lady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are truly brave.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you.
Щирий і
You're a
хоробрий
sincere
чоловік.
and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Ну,
Certainly, my
добре.
lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
No. I reckon you're overestimating my abilities, my lady.
I understand. A pity, though. This evening could have belonged to us.
Let's go back to the banquet, my lady. They'll be missing you.
A beautiful moment, but now it's past. Take care of yourself, young man.
Так, де там той бенкет? Десь ми вийшли вже. Добряче виспіться. Нам не треба. У Генрі є Тереза. Так, ой, у нас факел чомусь.
Ha! I'm pleased to see your battle with sobriety is over. And you lost. What would you say if I wrote an ode to you?
We have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian.
Флоріана.
Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots.
Його
He
треба
needs to be
провчити.
taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up
Дати
in
йому
her
приділ
clothes.
свої вбрання.
When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
Який жах.
How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort, no violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'll be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
Now that sounds like a pretty cruel joke. But I'll be happy to help. Where can I find the ring?
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed at the very top of Crone Tower.
Ah, now I see why you don't fancy going there.
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees I'm here,
Ніхто
but
того не
nobody
помітить.
will notice if you leave. All you have to do is bring it to me unobserved. I'll take care of the rest.
Так. Ідемо тоді нагору, в старицю. Так, треба буде 100% передягнутися. Так, тут поки можна ходити. Так, тут можна. Десь повинна бути ж заборонена зона. Візьміть обладунок. Зрозуміло. Провалили чомусь. Незрозуміло чому. О, тут є хтось. Так, він нам не потрібен. Щоб не побачив, не почув. Так, двері. Бажано, щоб нас ніхто не побачив і не почув. Так, ніби нікого немає. Так, там хтось спускається. Швиденько ламаємо. Так, нічого не беремо зайвого.
Ah, here it is. Florian's ring.
Тепер якщо вийдемо, то ніхто нічого не повинен помітити, навіть якщо нас хтось і побачить. Так.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Все, вибігли. Ну нічого, я думаю, що нічого не буде за це. А навіть якщо там кілька копійок заплатити, заради цього можна. Так, передягнутись по-людськи. вихід. Поїхали. Не видно нічого. Так. Лицар Герман.
Here's Florian's ring. What next?
Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to Florian's right. The young one who never stops blabbering on.
Right. Leave it to me. I'll finish the job.
I'd be delighted to, my friend. That scoundrel deserves it. He'll be the butt of the joke for a change. So no mercy, and joking aside, into the fray, young knight. God be with you.
Так.
Just plundering till there's nothing left.
Так, а кому дати? А, Флоріан.
How do you like the company here? Christ, do you even drink at all?
I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then.
Я вже
Have you
куштував
tasted the
угорське вино.
Hungarian wine?
I remain on duty, so I can't. But when I see how the others are enjoying it, sakra, I miss Prague.
You're a regular
Справжній
martyr.
мученик.
We're in the same boat. My lord also told me not to drink. What was von Bergov doing in Prague?
He's the royal chamberlain, so he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Ну так.
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over
Цікаво,
some
навіть розказав.
nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Птачек of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Jitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Them? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it
Як
all
робить із цього
close to his
страшну
chest.
таємницю, але
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Hermann
Palitz.
Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
What about you and the local women folk? Got your eye on anyone?
Come off it. I'd have to stand in line behind
Це Германа
Herman
теж
and
з
his
такого
ilk.
ж тіста.
I'd rather have a drink with you.
А, більше жінки до вподоби. Цікаво.
I think I know what you're getting at. Don't you want to leave the guests to themselves and go somewhere quieter?
I like the way you think. I have some good brandy in my chambers. If you're tired of the feast, I'll invite you for a nightcap.
А, тобто або так.
Sorry, but I'd rather stay here.
As you wish, but don't overdo it with the wine. It goes to your head. Some men drink, others play, still others sin their days away.
Цікаво.
I have a little gift for you.
Oh, how sweet. Tell me, who is it from?
Сором'язливого
One
друга.
shy friend who was afraid you'd reject him.
Ooh, and what does he want from me?
To dedicate a few verses to your beauty. From his heart.
What? I know that ring. Florian.
What's going on? What are you doing, fool?
Fool? You know him. You wanted to cheat on me.
No, it's not.
Two-faced cheat swine.
Wait, I can explain. He must have stolen that ring from me.
What?
Traitor. I never want to see you again.
Ой. Вийшло цікаво. Так, хто ще говорить?
Well, Florian is all done in. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Aha! Of course! You set him up nicely. I almost felt sorry for him.
No
Sorry,
mercy,
Bobo.
and joking aside. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Aye, he'll get over it. I owe you a reward. Here you are, my friend. And if you need help with anything, just say the word.
То книжечку видав. Так.
You must be Henry, yes? Lord Capon's servant.
Добре.
Pleased to meet you. But who do I have the honor of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you. Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you
Не
heard.
знаю, про що саме ви
Only that the
чули.
village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Olbram, and this is Єжек of Bohr.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes, we were just talking about the finger of God.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly
Дивна
odd.
назва, це
Apparently
точно.
Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye, but it occurred to Olbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye, once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Угу. Ну, навіть не... А, ну...
Aye, but I can't talk about it.
Why not? We all want to end this terrible war, don't we?
I'm sure we do, gentlemen. But one letter can hardly achieve that, can it?
Maybe not, but it could be the first spark.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the Barkov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Єжек.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebag doesn't drop
Поки ми
dead
його
before
не
we can save
врятували.
him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hood in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds
Скільки
out how
насправді йому
much
той
the rescue will
порятунок
cost him.
коштував.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
Так, отець Нікодим.
Greetings. What would you like?
О, нічого цікавого, зрозуміло. Теж не те. музикант. Лицарем ми говорили. Ріхтарс. Не, зрозумів. З ним ми вже теж говорили.
I appreciate what he did for this. And a good servant is worth his weight in gold. Isn't that?
Так, ну ніби з усіма вже поговорили.
Overrun with fools these days.
What actually happened?
I've heard people talking about some finger of God.
What do they say?
Some think you bought a new bell in Prague for the castle chapel.
Well, now. Do they really?
Oh, at the very least, I hear it cost as much as one.
They are right. Progress
Прогрес ніколи не
doesn't
обходиться
come free.
дешево.
Will you tell me what it is then?
I'm afraid not. But don't worry. Everything will become clear tomorrow. The finger of God is already on the way from Prague.
Is that the important visit you spoke of earlier?
Exactly. The roads are dangerous, and a good friend of mine is vouching for its
Ну і
safe
ніхто не
passage.
знає, це
Well, it can't be
розумно.
helped, lad. It seems you won't pry Sir Otto's secret out of him today, so we'll have to drown our curiosity in wine.
I have a question for you, sir.
Certainly. What is it, Henry?
Something as stupid as that.
Цікаво.
Aye, a pack of scoundrels are holding together their captain.
Так, і що в нас ще залишилося? Здається, тут все. На кухню по вино. Так, це десь вниз. Вниз, 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 де драбина, десь тут. Нічого не видно. Так, стоп, це вино знайти нам треба. Може просто спитати нижче там.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Magneta. She's the cook.
Так, монета.
I apologize.
Воу. Не те.
Good day to you.
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it. God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor
Просто
money.
все одно не відкривається.
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Osina's amazing locks.
What? Again? Ugh, I'll kill that Osina. Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks.
Farewell, sir.
Скриню з приправами. Це ж та сама. Чи ні? Скриню з приправами. Кей мені треба. А ні, вище пише. Десь. Так, стоп. Я вже заблукав. Тобто це на цьому рівні. Чудовий замок. Все, це є. Гонка монета.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budget. I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osuna and his rubbish lots. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle.
Так. Так, їжте, пийте, насолоджуйтесь життям. Як це зробити? Що ж, стається, це нескінченне завдання. Ніби з усіма поговорили, все поробили. Нічого більше цікавого не залишилось. Ну, взагалі, ніхто навіть не говорить. Ну, крім тих, хто говорить. Більше тут нікого немає. Так, тоді пішли вниз. Так, це ж на вихід, точно. У нас є ще кілька різних завдань. Спорядження і добряче виспіться. Ну, по спорядження зараз зайдемо.
What would you like?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse is already bolted on clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Хочу з тобою сваритися, скажу про це коморнику.
Look, I don't want to quarrel, and I understand you want something out of it for yourself, and that's all right. Because my lord may be a bit of a twit, but he's a rich twit.
Але є
If
багатий.
he likes what you give him, you'll get another order from him in no time at all. So, it occurred to me I could help you out, eh?
Oh, right. Oh, that's a different matter. I see you know how these things go. I'll give you the best I have left, although I'm almost cleaned out. Here you are.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way. Sakra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Але головне не проспати. Ну, напевно, все. Більше. Ну, познайомились ми точно вже з усіма. Може, їй ще треба попити і поїсти. Але не певен.
That little matter won't give us any trouble.
А ну, спробуємо. Наприклад, з'їсти цей брецель. І випити вина.
Don't worry. Someone will put him in his place. You'll see.
I still don't know if I should believe you, Florian. What? Are you serious? Why would I do something as stupid as that?
Ну, не знаю. Дивно, це завдання не виконується, так розумію, воно просто нескінченне. Так, тоді... Тоді можна йти спати. Уже добряче виспіться. Там і пише. Так, і передягнутись треба. А, тут зачинений замок тепер. Так, а до речі, про наточити він не пожартував. Може таке щось і наточити. А ну.
Can't get any better than this.
Ну, в принаймні меч найкращий. А, обладунки, до речі, можна поремонтувати. Набір бронника. То тут непогано, треба буде ще. Не ті двері.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Кілька наборів. Хай зо 2 у нас буде. На конику. Ну все, піти спати. Тихо і спокійно. Цікаво.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Так, віддати птачеку усе.
Hey, Henry, what are you playing at? We're leaving.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergov sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
Так. Уже все в найкращому стані.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Так, напевно, уже в наступній серії, бо там теж буде купа заставок, купа всього.
One moment. I have to get ready.
Get a move on then. I don't want to keep that twat Ulrich waiting. What's the matter, Henry? We have to set off.
Так, тоді продовжимо ми вже в наступній серії. Бенкет закінчився. Все. Всі завдання зникли. Все чудово. А на поки все. Дякую за увагу. Бережіть себе.